Hey everybody, Richter Knives here, your favorite knife tuber, episode number 76. Got the Lord's drink today, Dr. Pepper. Let's take a drink. Man, that's good. That's good, that burned. Alrighty. We're gonna talk about case knives today. How about that? We're 20 seconds in, I ain't showed a knife yet. Boom, here we go. Reason I'm showing you this knife, this is a case back pocket. Let's take a look at the box. I know you don't want to look at the box, but I'm just going to show you the box because there's going to be them people, box people. They want to see this. This is a Bose olive green bone Russell jig back pocket. It is stainless steel. It's of the Case, W.R. Case & Sons Cutlery Company variety. Pretty cool. Reason you're looking at this today is because my wife has a Buck 110 she uses every day in the kitchen, and it's plastic and black, and it's a lightweight version, and she sits it in the windowsill and she does kitchen prep with it, or food prep and stuff like that. So I've been trying to get her a nice knife for a long time. She's really picky, or particular. Let's say particular, which I guess I am too, but she's really particular. And I was looking at some knives for sale on a Facebook group, and some case back pockets came up for a really good price. And I showed them to her. There was like 5 or 6 or 7 of them ish. And she liked the look of this one. It's got that jig bone. Look at that. That is beautiful. It really is. And this is it's a hoss. It's a big knife, and really that's, you know, her 110 is about the same size. But look at that blade. That is nice. She don't like this one because I didn't realize this until afterwards, but she had thought I said it was a locking knife, and she wants a locking knife and not a slip joint for kitchen prep and food prep. So I'm on the lookout for probably a large, say copper lock with a clip point, maybe even a Warncliffe. I don't know. So we'll see. So this one is, I guess, in limbo right now. Is it mine? I guess it's mine. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to keep it, because what I did, this was at such a good price. Such a good price. Look at the centering. Pretty good. Let's take a look at it, and I'll talk about the good price. The jigging, you see, it's an olive, and that is beautiful. The bone is just gorgeous. Brass liners, brass pins. Let's take a look at the blade. It has a half stop. And oh yeah, this is a daggone good sized knife. It is thin, so it's not too much. It is called a back pocket for a reason. You can stick it in your back pocket. It's not a big old honking brick in your back pocket. Even though it is a larger knife, it's still got that thin profile. About the color of my truck, for Pete's sake. Look at it. Matches my truck. I have to keep it. Don't tell my wife. Shh, quiet. She's not watching. Stainless steel blade. That is a clip point. Look at the swedge on that. Beauty. And the thing says Case XX. A bunch of little dots. And TB61546SS. USA! America. Right? Y'all can tell I love America. Love case. It has a tested XX. A little bit of fluting. That's nice. This knife is gorgeous. So the price on it was so outlandishly awesome that I said to myself, if I'm going to get this for my wife, let's do it hers. So that's what I did. And I got this one. Back pocket. This is the pocket worn version. Yep. Want to take a look? Let's look at it. It says Old Red on it. Let's look. Put that there. This is the one I got from my own self. Look at the jigging and the bone and the polish and the knife. My Lord. I'm in love with this thing. Whew. The looks of this thing is just outrageous. Now, I want you to see something. Ain't a gap nowhere. Let's see what the... Ooh, snappy. Snappy. It is right down the stinking strike middle. Oh, yeah. Look at this. Fit and finish on this knife. All you case haters, put your peepers right here. Put them right... Look. I want you to see. That is a beauty. Let me wipe the blade off. All this mirror polishing. I'm a teener guy, but I like those carbon steel knives. But look, you can't deny the beauty. I'll take a stainless steel knife too. Looky here. I am tickled to death with that. So, same thing here. This one doesn't have a shield right here. That's insane. Love this, love this. So, thing is, my wife is not digging this one, so I'm gonna have to find her another knife. But I will say this is a keeper. This is staying with me in my collection. Probably not going nowhere because the bone, I've been, you know, I've always dug the red pocket worn bone by Case. And I don't think I've ever had one. I did have a red mini copper lock, but that mini copper lock was not, I was not vibing with it. This one, I don't think I need a slip or anything like that. I think I'm just going to tote it just like this. We'll see. You know how I am with slips. I'll probably make one. I'm just talking out the side of my mouth. And, you know, I don't know what I'm even saying. That's fine. Love this knife. Love this knife. I actually like that one. Matches my truck, for Pete's sake. So let's do some size comparisons. You want to? Let's do it. All right. Let's see. Let's move these boxes. They're kind of they're in my way. Okay. So there's the back pocket. Let's look at something Case makes. Let's do the Trapper. Trapper's kind of a honky, big old honking knife. See how that compares. So butt to butt, I would say it's probably maybe an inch shorter overall. Maybe 3/4 of an inch or half an inch shorter in the handle. And the blade, probably 1/4 inch shorter. So, I mean, there's your good size comparison. If you carry a Case Trapper, and a lot of people do, and a lot of people know what a Case Trapper is, there's your good size comparison. Also, this is the Case Sodbuster full size, not the mini or the junior. This is the full size. So if you carry one of these bad boys, then this, you know, ain't no step for a stepper. You know what I'm saying? If you toting this, you're stepping. So there you go. And let's also look at the Sebenza 31 large. This is butt to butt. It's a little smaller. So, I mean, if you're thinking this is too big, this is going to be a main knife. This is not a secondary knife. You know what I'm saying? All day long, that's a main knife. You could get away with toting that thing by itself. Easy. So there's your good comparison on the Chris Reeves Sebenza. Edge is, you get a little more with the Sebenza. Handle, you get, you know, really close. More with the Sabenza, but not much. And you get the half stops, the snappity snaps, the grandpa look, and you know it's made in America. And how could you not like that? Tony Bose, that feller knew what he was doing, didn't he? With the shape of this, the swedge on the blade, the nail nick, this whole blade just looks gorgeous, especially right here, which I think is underrated. You look at his, I should have brought it with me, but his sway back, it has this tang that looks like this, and it just kind of, flows. It looks so good. Just the profile of this pocket knife is just gorgeous. It is a fingerprint magnet, I will say that. I cut some pizza with this a while ago, because you ever get a pizza and they don't cut it? I know, right? Well, I had to cut it. So this had to do hard work. No, not really. But it did cut a pizza. And she still looks good. No teeners. Never going to get the teeners. But that's a gorgeous knife. I like carrying a pretty knife every now and then. Don't you? I'll do it. Watch me. It's going to happen. So, there's your 2 back pockets. If you've been wondering about an old back pocket knife and what they look like and how they'd carry and how thin it is and what the size is, I want you to look at the bone on these things and tell me that's not a canvas for an artiste over there at the case department. Goodness. I think they were looking at my tailgate when they made this truck. You think so? I think they was. Might have to keep it. I don't know. Anyways. Hey, tell me what you think my wife ought to get. She is picky, so don't be offended if she don't get what you ask and suggest, because I've bought her 3 knives so far besides that, but I can't believe she's toting around that old Buck 110 plastic. I ain't got nothing against Buck. I just got something against the plastic, I guess. You know how, you know what I'm saying. Anywho's, check out these back pockets. If you find one for a good price, go get you one. On the Evil Bays, they're costing quite a bit of dineros and doll hairs. Just saying. So if you get one for a good price, snatch it on up. Snatch it on up. I did see one in CV, which you know I'm about. But I'm not about that thick old, what do you call it? Some people call it, it's stag, but it's like a real wide. I don't know. They call it something or other. A thickness or, I just work here. Y'all know me. Richter Knives. Dr. Pepper. Lord's drink. Don't forget, let's take one more look around this knife right here. Don't forget to like this video if you actually do. If you don't, just don't. I don't know. Also, don't forget to subscribe. It's that button down there, the red one. And leave a comment. I love the comments. I dig the comments. There's some people that are hilarious. Floyd Morrison. Some of you folks are hilarious. I love your comments. Shoot them down below. This is Back Pocket Knives on my old tailgate and Richter Knives. Out.